Seniors, food and life. Worked hard all our life, trying to do things right. Seniors, food and life.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Seniors, Food and Life. I'm Tom.
I'm Marie.
How we doing out there? We had a pretty interesting weekend last weekend. We went out on a date. We haven't been out and about in a long, long time.
Right.
And on Facebook, I have it's called Vegas Live Food and Vegas Live Music and Food. I don't even know my own channel. I don't put that much on it, but my whole idea of this thing on Facebook was to visit restaurants and or venues that have local talent play there, and so we like to support that. We used to, a couple years ago, I was playing in a band. We used to go out every night. So these two gentlemen that we went to go see, I'm going to put up some pictures and stuff. I've been involved with. We played together and stuff like that. Two great talents, and I said to Mary, you know what? Damn it, let's go out. So it was off the Strip. Okay, actually it was on East Sahara. That's downtown, and it was great. It was the Italian American Club that we went to. So this is old school
Vegas.
Yeah, I mean you talk about like a cabaret type of thing, or a nightclub,
Speakeasy or something like that.
And you know what? I knew about the place for a long time because Nicholas Cole, he's a piano player and singer. He got that mellow, great voice, but he's puts you into the mood like that. And we haven't been to a place like that in a long time.
No.
There's one other place that we frequent. We haven't been in a while, but it's probably been 6 months since we went anywhere. And so Bootleggers is another place that we like to. Same type of style, only this place has music, right there. So we had a table for two.
Up close and personal.
Yeah, I mean we were right next to the stage. Yeah. And never being to this place before, the stage was small. I mean, from what you would see from different videos and stuff,
But the music was great.
Yeah, everything was great. And then this other gentleman that joined him, Billy Fisher. Now Billy Fisher is he's a great singer. He sang with us, with the band I was with a couple times. Great voice. But Billy actually took a job on cruise ships, okay? And he teamed up with two other guys called the Las Vegas Tenors.
Yeah.
And I guess he had a break in between his ship dates and stuff like that. Now, when Billy first started doing he was in the Caribbean and stuff like that. So we're friends on Facebook, and he was posting everything like that.
Right.
So Billy's a short guy, and he's
like me.
Yeah. In fact, I think you're taller. He started down in the Caribbean and stuff like that. Billy is he's an excellent singer.
Excellent.
Okay.
They both are.
Yeah. No, I know that, but I'm just talking about with Billy and he likes, he did some stuff. Him and his brother played in a band together and stuff like that, and he had a couple other friends, and they did a couple Eagles tunes. And I'm telling you, you close your eyes and you think you're listening to the Eagles. Great voice, the whole bit. But everybody sort of calls him like Sammy Davis Jr. That's his stature and stuff like that. But I'm telling you what a great voice.
Yeah.
And also, with Nicholas. So like I said to Marie, come on, we got to go. So we got there. The funny thing was, I was never there before, so I come up a different way from where we live. Okay, and I had, I don't even know, it was Alexa. I don't know who the hell.
The map lady that doesn't know how to talk.
Turn right.
Yeah.
Turn right. Next left. Had me going around in a circle. Right or wrong?
And then I said, there it is.
And where we were going around in a circle, because it's off of the boulevard a little bit, and we just drove.
It's like me driving, remember? Zoom, zoom, zoom.
About 4 times I made the circle, and finally Marie says, "Oh, there it is, back there."
Yeah.
So I mean, the sign was pretty high, and you couldn't see it with the trees and stuff like that. Not making any excuses, but I missed it
3 times.
3 or 4 times. So we get to the place and we go in. And I'm going to show you a little bit of video here as we're talking. Hey everybody, welcome to Las Vegas Live Music and Food. I'm Tom, and tonight we're heading over to the Italian American Club in Las Vegas, East Sahara. I tell you, I don't know how I missed this place. I'll get into it earlier, but I tell you what, if you're looking for a nightclub atmosphere, great food, great nostalgia, you got to go. Call up, make some reservations, and the ambiance in the place is fantastic. It's old school Vegas is basically what it is, and I got to tell you, the reason why I went there was because of Nicholas Cole and also Billy Fisher. Great entertainers. Nicholas is there every Saturday night. Check it out. Call, get some reservations, and I'm telling you what, the entertainment, the food is fantastic. Let's listen to a little music.
Let me love you. Can't take my eyes off you. You be like heaven to touch. I wanna hold you so much of a life. You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off you. Yeah, Nicholas. Remember when, oh, when some things that happened for the first time seem to be happening again. And though it seems that we have met before.
Now this is entertainment that's off the charts. That was Chris, a fellow drummer, great singer, old school Vegas. The food, like I said, was fantastic. Brought me right back to the East Coast, Lower Manhattan, New York. This is the kind of stuff I used to love. Coming from a retired chef, food was fantastic. So if you haven't been to, or if you're going to make plans to go, call, make reservations. I'm telling you, you will not be disappointed. Now I don't do food reviews. I don't do nothing like that. I'm doing this because I want people to go out and support local entertainment, local restaurants that support local entertainment, and this place really does. The Italian American Club, give it a call, make a reservation, go see Nicholas every Saturday. That's it from Las Vegas Live Music and Food. Catch you next time, everybody. So we went in to the place. We had a 6 o'clock
Reservation.
dinner reservation. Thank you. This is what she does now. We both help each other out here with what we're talking about. Anyway, we go into the place, and I was just like taken back. The nostalgia. So now this place was established, I believe, in either 61 or 62.
Right.
Okay, and all the pictures on the walls are all authentic. Music in the background. I'm telling you. The aromas, you can smell the garlic, and you can smell. It was a beautifully well kept. I gotta say that, very clean. All right. And what I normally do is I judge on appetizers.
Right.
So that's exactly what we had. I mean, most of the other items on the menu, that's stuff I make at home, or Marie makes
I'm
and stuff
sure
like
it
that.
all was good, but
Yeah,
we
it's all-
like our appetizers.
So we don't get the opportunity to have certain appetizers and stuff like that. So we sat down, and immediately, I mean, they were on us like a dirty shirt. Waiter and the bus people and stuff like that, they were there. I mean, water, bread come out. Now we, being I'm doing keto, we're a little leery of the bread and stuff. Okay, but I cheated.
You had one, I had two.
I had one slice of bread, and I told the waiter, here's what we did. We ordered clams, okay, steamed clams in a nice broth, garlic butter, and olive oil,
And
sauce, and white wine also with some basil in it. I'm telling you what, it was really good. Real nice tiny clams. Also, we had galamad. It's calamari is what everybody calls it. I call it galamad.
They knew what you were saying.
Yeah,
though.
because the waiter was actually from the East Coast.
Long Island.
He was from Long Island, and then we had eggplant. Now eggplant was a toss up. These are all appetizers and stuff.
That was a lot, though.
But yeah, it was
Yeah.
abundant of food, and the price was right. I'm telling you. So I had we both had a glass of wine, and because it was like 12 miles from home, so I don't like to have too much to drink, especially heading home again. So now all of a sudden, at 6 o'clock now, Nicholas comes out and he sits down and he starts playing. And he I haven't seen Nicholas in a couple years.
Yeah.
And he, like I said, we're friends on Facebook. Hey, how you doing? And he gave me a little wave, and then Wild Man come in,
Yeah. Billy. Yeah.
goes right to Marie.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, how you doing? Big hug and a kiss. And he turned around, looked at me, and went, like that. But it was a great night out. What'd you think about the place?
I love the place. And it has a history. The Sinatra and all of them used to go, right?
It's the Rat Pack.
used to go there. So you got that feel like you're back in the real Vegas.
Yeah. So what Marie's talking about. So back then, it wasn't the big strip like it is now. It was like the Frontier and the Sands, the Sahara. Now this is right down the street from the Sahara. So all these guys would play there. Louis Prima, all of them.
Louis.
So I was like that. I like that kind of music. I like that nostalgia. All right. I liked the way the place was set up, and standing in the back. It's a statue of Humphrey Bogart.
I thought he was a waiter. I said, he ain't moving.
Marie said, that guy ain't moved back there in the whole base. He's watching everybody. I said, it's a statue, Marie. And moved the wine glass away. But it was fun. And then the music started.
Yeah.
Nicholas played, did a lot of songs.
Yeah.
And you could tell the feel in the room, okay? Now, years ago, I used to get mad at it because everybody talking this and that when somebody's playing, okay? That to Nicholas is music to his ears because the place was packed, okay? Matter of fact, it was packed twice.
Yes. While we were there, they left, they came back, and there was a room in the back that had a big party.
Yeah.
No, two parties.
Two parties, one on either
parties,
side.
yeah.
So there's like 3 different rooms. They have a big ballroom in the back.
Yeah.
And they have specialty shows once or twice a month. They have all different local, local entertainment. Some people that are well known and stuff like that. They have this one guy, Bob Anderson, I think his name is.
Oh, yeah.
Bob Anderson, I knew from years and years ago. He was the greatest impressionist of Frank Sinatra, Sammy, Dino. He also did Tony Bennett and stuff like that. So they have these different deals. Now, you got to understand, this place is private.
Right.
Okay? It is a club. It's the Italian American Club. So
And they allowed you in.
I'm an honorary Italian. But the whole thing is that this has been going on for years and years, and I think what happened was almost like in New York City where you need to have now don't quote me on this, but you had to have club status in order to sell alcohol, especially off the strip. So, but I tell you, if you ever get the chance to come out to Las Vegas and you want to get away from the strip, Italian American Club, phone number, call them, make reservations, come down, sit down, and enjoy it. Now, Nicholas is there from Wednesday to Sunday. Okay, so he's there the whole time they're open. They're closed Monday and Tuesday. And I got to say that one other thing. So I make reservations. I call up, and they tell you to leave your name and number, and they'll get back to you.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so, hey, I'm 70 years old, and in the middle of the night, I got to get up, okay? So I get up, I go to the bathroom. As I'm coming back, my phone's lit, and it's buzzing on the table. It's 3 o'clock in the morning. who the hell is this? Or what's going on? I pick up the phone and I'm looking at it, and it's a message from the Italian American Club at 3 o'clock in the morning. Tom, we'd just like to confirm your reservations, table of 2, right? And also, I need to confirm your last name. I said, well, I'm up. So I started doing the thing. They answered me. The woman answered me, okay? And it was real funny because I'm saying, wow, 3 o'clock in the morning, and she's taking care of business like this, and she answered me the whole bit. It was so, I don't know how to explain it. I was like excited.
Because they let him in, and he's not Italian.
Fuck crying out when you stop that. No, I mean, it was like,
No,
wow,
that's fun.
it was back in time.
Yep.
The atmosphere was completely, I was relaxed but excited at the same time. So with my Facebook page that I have, I posted something on it, and I got pretty good results from it and stuff like that. But that's what I like to do. It's not about, I don't do food reviews or anything like that. To
But
me,
the food was good. I'll do the review. It was good.
the food was excellent.
Yeah. And the sauce was good, so.
See, that's a couple things right there.
I'm fussy.
If the galamad's not good, if it's too
Oh,
rubberiness in it,
no.
then I don't. The
No,
rest of
this
the
was
dinner
good.
and stuff like that, it's not worth it. Besides, okay, especially with prices nowadays,
Mm-hmm.
okay, if you go into a high end Italian restaurant and stuff like that, and you're paying $20 for linguine that's probably $7 of course, or $3 for the pound, okay, and whatever sauce and stuff like that. I'd rather start out with the appetizers and make sure that it's good. The sauce was fantastic. Okay, so sitting at the bar was this older gentleman, and of all places, I'm in the men's room. And he comes in. Hey, how you doing? Good. How you doing? I'm washing my hands, and I said, "Are you the owner or the president?" Exactly what it is, because there's memberships there. You can join a membership.
Yep.
You have first priority with everything like that. Even in the back, they have a bocce ball court, so it's more family oriented and stuff like that. So
Yeah, everybody knew everybody. And
yeah, it was
nice.
it was fantastic. Anyway, so he said, "No, I run the kitchen. I'm in charge of the kitchen." So I said to him, "I got to tell you, all right, coming from the business, I have appetizers first. That's how I judge whether it's good or not. And what I say, and then Marie backs it up. Or if she don't like something, then we'll taste, together and then see what she was talking about and stuff like that. This place was right on the money. And after drying my hand, wash my hand, we fist bumped, okay. And how'd I go? I go out and mind my own business. Sit down, and we're finishing up, with the clams and whatever. Music's playing. And then I get up. We paid the bill, all right. Billy come over, and Billy talked to us for, Christ, 15, 20 minutes.
Yeah, before he went on.
Yeah, how you doing? Everything okay? Blah, blah, blah. So I got up and I said to the guy, "Is it okay that we sit in a chair?" "Absolutely, no problem." Because I seen two turnovers that they had.
Yes. Yes.
So next thing you know, I started filming, whatever, and then I go to get up, because we already paid for the bill, and I don't want to bother the waiter no more. So I went up to get another glass of wine, and the owner, or the guy in charge of the kitchen said, "No, that's on me, no problem."
Yeah.
So very well connected with everybody. What was your favorite out of all three?
The calamari. The clams. I'm a clam person, but the calamari.
Yeah, it was good.
Calamari.
Yeah, you went to calamari.
And the waitress was nice. She came over. She wasn't our waitress, but she came over. "Hi, how are you?" and stuff. And she talked to us. And then they got busy. Oh my God! I kept ducking, and look how tiny I am. But the waiters, the place was busy, and they're going with the big things. And I used to do it, so I'm going, "Oh my God, it's gonna go on my head."
I'm gonna play the full.
You'll see it.
I'm gonna play the full promo that I did. I think it's
Right.
maybe a minute and something like that on here. But you'll see what it is. I'll probably get hit with a copyright because they did a couple
With the
songs.
music, yeah.
A couple songs that Billy did and stuff like that. But I don't care about that because the whole idea is, even for locals out here in Las Vegas that follow us, great place. Really is a
Yeah.
great place. I think next on the list we're going to go back to Bootleggers.
Yep.
We're gonna
We
do-
have to listen to music there. We only ate there.
Yeah. See, when we
We're early.
we even beat the early bird specials. Okay, I mean we're like the
We're the Breakfast Club.
the Breakfast Club. I mean, because 6 o'clock. I looked at her and I went, "Whoa,
Yeah.
I'm getting kind of sleepy here." And
Oh, and they even had somebody else get up and sing with them. And he was
Yes.
so good, too.
this guy sat right next to him.
Yeah.
Now, for me playing in the band, okay, and the guy, the gentleman that was running everything, the singer in the band, he was bringing other people in
Yeah.
to come in and do whatever they sing and stuff like that. Okay, and we would have backup music. A lot of times they use tracks and stuff, but this guy did come in, and to look at him, you wouldn't think that he
What a
was
voice.
was a good singer. Plus, he's a drummer.
He's a drummer, yeah.
Okay,
He was. a
he
drummer.
gets up. All right, his name was Chris. I'm not sure of his last name.
I don't remember.
He gets up, and I said, "Oh, jeez." I mean, that put the nail in the coffin for me as far as this is the place to be.
Yeah.
Okay. If anybody, family or anybody comes in, again, we will go there.
Yes.
Um,
We usually went to Bootleggers, but
yeah, we would go to Bootleggers too. And
that's
I mean,
closer.
yeah, bootleg. No, you know what? It's about maybe the Italian American Club might be 3 or 4 miles further than Bootleggers. which-
Actually, the people from Bootleggers were there.
the owners.
The owners.
Yeah.
They came in and out.
Here's another guy, Dennis
Yeah.
Bono. His name is, and he does a show like a
Variety.
variety show.
Variety. Like
And-
us.
and his wife's family owned Bootleggers.
Yes.
Matter of fact, the mother just died maybe 2 years ago, and she was 100,
Yeah,
101
yeah.
or 2.
And they
Still
do her
functionable.
recipes.
And
Yeah.
it's still going strong. That's another great restaurant also. When we go there, we get the appetizers there
Yeah.
also. And the reason why I do that, all right, like Marie makes the best pasta. Okay, we make our own sauces at home. All
Yeah.
right, but it was just
Just to get
let's
out and not
get the
have
hell
to
out of the house
cook.
and stuff. So it was a great time.
Mm-hmm.
The next time like I said to Marie, here's how we operate. Next time I go back, we'll have a regular dinner. I can't find veal out here
Right.
to cook at home, but they had veal franchise, and they also they had what's the other one with the mushrooms, veal marsala.
Sal.
Okay, so I'll go back and try that. But that's a higher end price. You're talking $38, $40 a plate for that. But judging it on the appetizers,
Yeah.
it's worth it.
But I like the appetizers. You get full. Now, how we used to do it? We used to have the appetizer, the food, the salad, and dessert, and coffee, and sambuca, and I don't know where we put it.
I gotta
I
tell.
really, you know?
I got to tell another story because when we lived in New Jersey, okay,
Oh boy.
we lived in Bricktown, New Jersey, and right down the street from where we lived in Bricktown was a place called Villa Victoria.
Victoria.
Okay, I don't know
Oh,
if it's
yeah.
still there or not. I believe it changed hands, but this was another go-to place for me. It was kind of small, but it had great food.
Mm-hmm.
All Italian waiters, okay, had the vest, the tie, and the big white aprons, okay. And we would go there a couple times a month. We would go.
It was
Just
right
ma-
down you could walk there from
Yeah,
our
exactly.
house.
And we would go. we would go there. So at the time I had a Mercury Marquis, I think. I think that's what it was. But all my cars and stuff I really took good care of. I mean, this thing was low mileage, okay, and I would take it every week, sometimes twice a week, get it cleaned, car wash, rugs, everything done on it. The owner of the place, every time we would come in, they had valet parking. Every time I'd pull in, the guy get out and he said, "Hold on, let me take that over." And he chased me around about buying a car.
Right.
I mean, every 10 minutes. You sure? Come on, make you a nice deal and everything. He broken English, he talked.
Yeah.
Anyway, we would go in there, and what Marie was talking about a little while ago.
Everything.
We'd start out with an appetizer, okay? Drink, bottle of wine,
Yeah, 2
And
bottles.
sometimes 2, maybe 3 sometimes, because we could walk home.
Yeah.
and then an entree. Okay. Usually,
Dessert.
but before the entree, we do the appetizer. Then we do a salad, like a caprese salad, and I'm telling you, a boatload of food.
Yep.
All right. That was our, I mean, relief from working and stuff like that. And at that time, I didn't care about how much it cost. I just wanted to just let the air out of the the raft, just calm down with it, right? Well, as we're sitting there, when we're just getting started, my brother comes in, okay, and he comes in, him and his wife, my sister-in-law, and another couple. So they go down and they walk around. He broke my chops a little bit, and then he went and sat down not too far from us. Okay, I could see him. Every once in a while he'd look up. So he tells the waiter, "I want his check," meaning my check. Waiter says, "Oh,
We didn't know this.
I had no idea."
No.
So okay, waiter says, "Yeah, no problem." So then our appetizers come out now. A couple glasses of wine, one or two bottles of wine I think we had. And then we had our entree, then dessert, cappuccino, all this stuff.
Sambuca.
A little Zambuca, the whole bit. So he gets I asked the waiter for the check. He said, "No, that gentleman over there got your check." Okay. I looked at my brother. His face dropped when he got the check. The four of them, their check was like $160
Yeah, well,
For
what
the-
did they eat?
for the four of them. Okay. Me and Marie's was $320.
Thank you, brother.
He said, "You son of a," I mean, off they went with it. But that was pretty funny. I thought.
Yeah.
The way that worked.
Good old days.
Yeah, yeah. But getting back to seniors' food and life, listen, you got to go out, okay? You
Yeah.
gotta, just even
get
with
up
the
and go.
bills and stuff like that, put a little bit of money away. Put a little bit of money
Yeah.
away and go enjoy yourself, okay? Now, like there again, you don't have to go overboard.
No, I
Just-
thought we did very good over there.
There's another place right up the road from us here. It's called the Tuscany Grill.
Right.
Okay, steaks and seafood. Being they knew me because I'm the keto cook and stuff, and we were going there quite a bit.
Yes,
And
but there's not live music there. That's why we wanted to see.
yeah, well, we wanted to go see Billy
Yeah.
and stuff. But you go to that place right there, and we'd sit at the bar, and they have slot machines there. You can play slots. As long as you're playing, you don't drink anything. I mean, you
don't
drink,
pay.
but you don't pay for any
Yeah.
drinks.
You don't
That-
drink anything.
That's. But that threw me for a little bit of a loop when we first got out here. Was that every place does that?
Yeah, well,
that-
we're in Vegas. What do you want?
No, I know
Even
that.
the gas stations got
Supermarket.
supermarkets and the airport.
Yeah, or the
As
airport.
you're
was
going
great.
out, you can still
Yeah, or coming in.
or coming in.
Yeah, it's completely crazy. I love it here. I really do. I like the nostalgia. I like the atmosphere. We don't go to the strip, down onto the strip
No.
at all. Actually, we haven't been to too many casinos there. We went further down. There's the Mob Museum. We went to there, and then
you went?
then there's a couple other, like the Nugget, Golden Nugget,
Yeah.
and a couple old school that are still Binions, Horseshoe, and all them.
What was in New Orleans we went to?
And went to the Orleans. That's off the strip also.
Oh,
Well, because we were going to play there at the Orleans.
Oh.
That's why we went there and stuff, and that sort of fell apart. But most people, the thing now is you see on the news that people are staying away from from Las Vegas because the prices are up too high. Well, you can come to Vegas. Please come. That sounds like the song. Please come to.
Boston.
But no, who wants to go to Boston? We're going here to Vegas. But if you come to Vegas,
Yeah.
okay, stay off strip.
Yeah,
Okay,
go to the
there's a
little-
ton of places
Yes.
off strip, local. All right, a lot more fun, a lot cheaper. I don't see how people go in and spend that kind of money in one steakhouse there. I mean, for I think it's a ribeye. I think they get close to $400 for a ribeye.
for
Okay,
a little piece of.
I mean it's ridiculous. So, but anyway, That's that's the idea is to come. I support local places, and that's why I'm doing this Vegas live music and food channel on Facebook. And I haven't been doing it because between my leg and all kinds of other stuff. But now we're gonna start getting into that again. And going out to different places. There again, another food review. Support places that support local musicians. I think
And
it's a
local
great thing.
food.
And the food, yeah. I mean, there's some really good places off strip here. We were talking about the Tuscany.
Right.
You went there a couple times.
I went good there.
Yeah, you did. But the food is fantastic. I mean, filet mignon. Okay, and you're the keto guy, so they give me the meat, and like to have cream spinach or broccoli
broccoli.
or something like that.
And a salad.
Yeah,
You know, so-
even the bar appetizers. Okay, shrimp.
Yes, they were so good.
Shrimp was fantastic, and also to have eggplant, a couple different dishes like
Yeah, a
that.
lot of selection.
Really nice people, and we have to go back there. We haven't been there in a while. So, but on this channel right here on Seniors Food and Life, the whole idea is that to get out and enjoy yourself. I could see how people just sit, even where we live. Okay, you don't see people out for days. Okay, and
It's very scary when you don't see anybody.
they get stuck in that rut. And now with, I guess, Uber Eats
Yes.
or Lyft or whatever, or the food deliveries.
Yeah, they don't even go out to shop or nothing.
We got a big swimming pool here, okay? You might have seen. Nobody's in it.
Nope.
Nobody goes. I mean, it's 150 degrees out.
Today is a nice day.
Yeah, the past couple of days been really nice.
It's gonna be 101 today, so that's kind of cool.
So I mean, if you want to be if you want to act your age, okay, not good. You want to put a little pep in your step. Go out, do something. Go out and it doesn't cost a lot of money.
Right.
If you be smart about it. And I got to tell you something. A lot of these restaurants are feeling the pinch.
Yes.
A couple of them, like the Tuscany and stuff, they haven't raised their prices,
No.
but they're still doing it. Okay, a few things they might have raised the prices on, but
We haven't been there though. In a while.
yeah, that's true. But we did though, right? Right after COVID and stuff.
Oh yeah.
We went in
Right.
there and they didn't raise the prices or anything else like that, and I guess whatever the costs they are that they have, but yeah, I mean, what do you think?
So what?
Modern, you're kidding me, right?
I had a good time.
That's it?
Yeah.
You ain't saying no more?
Well, it was a nice break from doing dishes. Tell them that I keep photobombing you when you're doing your videos.
And you just, just told them.
You see this little person behind him.
I'm trying to
And
make a
I think
video.
I'm out of the picture. He goes, so you did it again.
I saw that and I went, really? I mean, come on. But when Marie does her stories, okay, Meg's Mysteries, this place gets locked down like it's Fort Knox.
Yeah.
Don't come in.
I kept the door shut.
Keeps the door shut. My God! But I'm trying to do a nice video. Also, I pick up the camera. Boom! There she is, right there.
Oh, and this Saturday I gotta do my. Where's that little guy? I don't think I have it over here. Radio players. What is it?
Go get it.
Hold on a minute.
No, hold on. You talk to me. How you doing, huh? Used to be over there, now I'm over here.
Okay, here.
So, Marie got invited. Okay.
I don't know if you can see it.
Yeah, right there.
The old guy radio players.
Okay.
Yeah.
So they have a channel, and what they do is they invite people in to come in and read.
And we read different parts.
Have different parts and stuff like that. So the first one she did really well, and now they're coming up with a
More.
couple other ones.
Yeah.
And again, at our age, okay, that keeps your mind sharp, keeps you going. All right. Yeah. I mean, also health check.
Yes.
So I stopped taking my statins, and I'm down. Like there again, I'm not a doctor or a scientist. This is me doing this, and this is the third time I let them talked me into taking these statins and stuff, and I got to tell you something. I went downhill probably within probably a week, 2 weeks. Okay, from taking these different pills, low dose stuff like that. My legs blew up, joint pain. Had to walk with it. I mean, a couple times I hated to get out of bed. I stopped taking them, and I'm back up, moving around. The swelling of my legs went down. So you got to be careful with the medications. When you do get new medications, all I'm telling you to do is talk to the doctor. Do some research. Check on side effects. Okay. The first thing that I when I looked up again for this one statin that I was taking, the first thing that came up was raises your blood sugar. I'm a type 2 diabetic, and I'm taking medication to lower my blood sugar. So it's yin and yang, right? The second thing on the thing was lower leg edema. I mean, come on, there's the handwriting right on the wall. And then, like I said, but the whole idea was that I'm off it, feeling much better, getting around. And that's another reason why we're going out. Sometimes it's embarrassing, okay, to try to get up from a table or try to get up, stand up and walk, and everybody's looking at you, and you're trying to get your balance because you're taking medication that blew your legs up.
Right. And you have the cane and the...
And a wise guy over here, she takes nothing.
No, I'm not gonna.
Well, not that you're not gonna. There's nothing wrong with you for you to take it. So what they're doing right now is they're trying to, with me anyway, they're trying to look for more stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, because of your age, they said.
Yeah, what the hell?
But we still move around, even when you were hurt. Well, not when you was real hurt. I moved around. You did not move around. But
that was the other thing that was funny.
wasn't funny.
I mean, now you think back, I'm talking about. I'm a big guy. She's a little girl.
Oh my God.
When I hurt my knee, I wish I had the camera going. I mean, the pain was ridiculous. I had the walker with the seat on it, and I could barely fit into that thing, and she's trying to push me.
I did. I hurt my back, but I did it.
And one night I'm calling her Marie, and I'm in like the next room, you know, and you open the door and you see the living room, and it's this small apartment that we live in. Marie. She said, "I'm not Marie today."
I changed my name. I'm Gladys.
Unbelievable. So, well, anyway, I think that's enough windbagging for today.
Yeah.
I want everybody to have a great weekend. What do you think?
Yes, I think it's gonna be a nice weekend. Hopefully.
We got any plans to do anything? Well, you're talking.
I'm gonna be busy on Saturday.
Okay, you're going to be doing that on Saturday, and maybe Sunday we'll take a ride. We'll go down to everything where we live. Okay, we're out in Green Valley, so everywhere we live, you got with the Las Vegas Knights play. I mean, I could throw a rock and hit the pavilion there. Your Green Valley Ranch is a huge casino where we are. Within maybe a 2 mile radius, we got everything that we need. It's fantastic, it really is. So maybe we'll just take a Sunday ride.
The only thing is traffic. We do have a lot of traffic.
Well, if we do it 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning,
Yeah, we're early birds.
unbelievable.
Vegas never stops, though. Remember that.
Yeah, but you know what? That's crazy.
And what comes here, it stays here. What is the saying? What do you do here? Don't tell nobody.
That's not
What is it? What is it?
What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas.
Yeah, what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. I like mine better.
Yeah. Whatever
Don't
you do,
tell
don't tell
nobody.
nobody. Too funny.
So check out the pictures of the place that he's gonna put
Yeah,
up.
I'm gonna put them up, you know, in between here while we're talking, and this and that. So I mean, that's it.
That's it.
So we're not cooking anything right now because of the heat. All right, but Marie does have maybe next week. Marie does have some stuff that she wants to do that she used to do years ago, and well, with the beans and
Oh yeah, we'll see how hot it is.
and
Yeah.
and she's got some other cooks that she wants to do. and I'm going to be the film guy, and I'm going to keep my mouth shut. She's going to run the show. So, all right, everybody, thanks for watching. I really do. Hit that like and subscribe, please. If you haven't subscribed to Seniors Food and Life, check it out. Hit that thumbs up. Help us out and subscribe. And don't forget to check out Meg's Mysteries.
Mm-hmm. I need watch hours.
Yep, yes, she does need watch hours. Also, this channel here's Seniors Food and Life. Also, I have Tom Garvey, the Keto Cook. Also, the Sunday Dinner Chef. And also, Buy, Cook, Eat, Repeat. That's once a month. And I'm making a cookbook. And I'm putting up recipes for you to turn around and give me the name for the recipes. And you will be in the cookbook. Your name will be in the cookbook. And
the music one. Tell them again the music one.
yeah, that's Vegas Live, live music and food, and that's on Facebook. So, all right, everybody, Marie, say goodbye,
Bye, Marie.
and we'll see you next
Think I
next
missed
week,
a
next Friday. We're
ride.
gonna try to come up with another one.
Seniors food
And
and
keep this
life.
thing going. All right, everybody, stay safe.
Mary
Take care.
and Tommy, husband and wife.